You might be surprised to find out that hotels actually don't make lots and lots of money. There are a few unicorns, a few exceptions to the rule that literally make millions and millions that go like gangbusters, but they're huge and quite unrelatable for the entrepreneur. My hotel's got about 35 bedrooms. It's a huge capital expenditure to buy a hotel, and then you've got to constantly invest in them, in refurbs to keep people coming back. Your customers are also quite fickle. They only might come once in their lifetime or once a year. So you've got to wrap that all up to try and turn them into profitable enterprises. Now, there are some neat tricks that I'm going to show you in this video, and I think some of those neat tricks you could probably take away and put into other industries that you may operate. So let's find out just how much a hotel makes as I take you around this hotel. First thing we need to do is break down the actual costs of running a hotel. One of the big ones is utilities. Turning all the lights on and all them radiators for a big building costs a lot of money, and that's soon going to take a big swipe out of your profits. You've also got to make, clean and press all these beds every single day. As well as the beds, the bathrooms need cleaning too. As well as all those bedrooms, bathrooms and utilities costs, you could have a hotel where 100 people are staying that need to be fed breakfast because you're including it in the price. So you get a big kitchen like this and a team to prepare all those breakfasts. As well as all those costs, you're going to have lots of maintenance. You're going to have outside areas and gardens to keep looking nice. And you're going to have bars with stock that need filling. And there's the staffing. You know, there's a huge amount of staff that makes all this happen. And then you've got to find out customers need to know about your hotel. So you're going to have marketing costs on top of all of that. Now, what I want to do now for you is actually get a flip chart and break down all of those costs and find out just in pounds, shilling and pence, what percentage does a hotel make in profit from say £100 per night to stay there. So let's do that now. If you want more information about running the costs in your business, then check out the Business Trends and Insights Hub from Amex. Now, there's a link in the video description. Go and click it, and there's some really interesting articles with ideas that you can swipe and deploy into your business to manage your costs more efficiently. Now, let's get into what it costs to actually run the hotel. Now, if you remember earlier on in the video, I said, say we're getting £100 per night for our hotel room. What percentage or pennies and pence do we take from that £100 in the actual running costs? All light and heat, you've got all these lights and heating and air conditioning. Take 10% off for that. So that's £10 gone straight away. And then you've got to clean all those sheets and press all those sheets. Now, you might have an outsourced laundry company or you might do it in-house. You've got to pay for all that equipment to do that. So help yourself to another 5% for that. And then you've got breakfast. Remember, you're going to give everyone complimentary breakfast. That's how most hotels work. So another 5% for that. You've got to upkeep these buildings. You know, there's a huge amount of things, the fire alarms, the light bulbs, the air conditioning, the heating, the boilers, oh my God, the mattresses and the beds, they all need replacing all the time. So you've got another 10% for that. And then there's this marketing cost because people need to know about your hotel. Now there's these third-party booking sites. You all know all the ones out there. They can take up to 15% of your revenue per room for themselves. Now I've allowed for 3% here because maybe you're going to do some of your own direct marketing to get your own direct customers. Then you've got stock, all those little soap bottles and all those complimentary teas and coffees and biscuits that go into your room, allow another 2% for that. Then you've got taxation, VAT, business rates and corporation tax. There's another cocktail of taxes. Take 30% out of the £100 just for taxation. And then staffing, allow for 25% of your turnover to go on staffing. And many, many businesses are paying way more than 25% in hospitality and leisure. So we've got our magic £100. That's what a customer is paying us. If you strip all of that out, around 90% goes, that's £90, and you'll be left with £10 profit. Not great, but it could be worse because you might have loans to pay off, you might have capital improvements, and you could be even lower than that. So why run the things? Well, there is some other things that you can do to make them more profitable. You can add on functions, you can add on meeting rooms and include bars and food, and also scale the business up so it's just a bit bigger. Because if you've got 35 rooms, you might not need as many more cleaners to look after 50 rooms. You might not need more cleaning equipment to look after 50 rooms. You might not need another chef to feed all those people in the morning that are in the hotel when you go from 35 to 50 rooms. You can get some economies of scale, which drives you from a 10% net profit closer to a 20% net profit, which is just a much better place to be. It allows you to invest in your business and allows you to be in a much better place. And if you are running a business like this, you really have two choices. You can either compete on price or you can compete on experience. And if you're a small to medium-sized enterprise business, turning up to £50 million, it's always better to compete on experience. You get a much loyal customer that always wants to come back to you, shout about you, recommend you, and then you'll have a much better business. If you've loved this video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel because we're bringing out great new videos to help grow your business from the guys at Amex. I'm James, I'll see you soon.